Damn, Missy Mari got beats.
What's happening, guys? Silent Mike. Today I want to explain and talk to you guys my favorite accessories and exercise variations to help increase your squat. Now, the squat, the king of the lifts, the first thing in the meet. Nowadays, it seems like it's the coolest lift in the gym. Maybe 10 years ago it was the bench press. It's one of my favorite lifts to train. I love the feeling of having the bar on my back. I also love the feeling of having powerful legs for sport or obviously powerlifting. The most specific, the most important is your technique on the squat, obviously, and your programming is going to help a lot. But as you get more advanced, or to use as a tool or supplement of your squats to help perfect your technique or build extra strength, more control in the squat, there's great use for some accessories. As my man Alan Thrall said, he put it very well, better than I could explain it, but basically he said, exercise variation is important and it matters most because what you want to do is you want to choose an accessory or an exercise variation that most resembles the main lift, has the biggest range of motion, and helps correct your weakness in particular. So something like a leg extension, decent range of motion, not very particular to a squat, not a lot of resemblance, and 3, maybe your quads are an issue, but you can find a different way to train them. Rather than maybe a belt squat or a close stance Olympic style squat is very much like a squat. It has great range of motion and is also building your quads for the same reason. So to compare those two in priority of how you program and in priority of how you start and end your workout, that's kind of how you have to think. Now, to name some of my favorite exercise variations, which means you're taking the squat and you're just changing something about it. Safety squat bar. That's one of my favorite barbells, specialty barbells to use. A high bar weightlifting style squat. Now, you guys know I don't like to define kind of the low bar squat and high bar squat, but if you're a more hip dominant squat, doing a more quad dominant squat can help that a lot. Something like a pause squat or a tempo squat, where you're really controlling the weight both ways in the tempo squat and pausing in the hole, controlling yourself in the hole on the pause squat, are both all great tools. Something like a safety squat bar is a great tool, one, because it takes a little pressure off your shoulders. So if you're feeling a little banged up, there's a great excuse. Number 2, it's very difficult. So it's a form of underloading. It forces you to use less weight than you would in the competition style squat. It places the weight kind of in front of your center of gravity, which almost makes it like a front squat, which is also a great movement. I just don't have the mobility for it. But if you can, front squat's very similar and a great tool also to the safety squat bar. Both of them kind of teach your upper back and lower back to remain upright and really make your back fight against the weight while your quads are being used. With something like a tempo squat, it is also an underload. What I recommend typically is doing about 3 to 4 seconds down on the eccentric, maybe pause if not just control, and then 3 or 4 seconds on the concentric. This will really force your body and your mind to find balance, stability, and the best bar path going up and down. So then over time, you can use heavier weights and move them faster with your competition aggression and speed and still maintain that bar path. The pause squat is very similar, where all we're really trying to do is get most comfortable where often we're weakest. In the raw squat, it is very common for people to fail in the hole or just out of the hole. So if you can control your power and really flex hard, maintain your tightness out of the hole, pausing down there for 2, 3, 5 seconds, and then driving hard, you'll be a lot better off than when you can go competition speed. Now, to say that some exercise variations should be a priority and they should maybe be the first thing you go to fix a weakness, to underload, to switch up your training, doesn't mean that accessories don't have a place in time. Accessories do have a place in time. They're often less taxing on the body. So something like a Bulgarian split squat, a belt squat, which is my #1 favorite movement overall, and even a leg press have great tools to use to build up your legs, to build up your musculature, to help your squat in the long run. Something like the exercise variation, pause squat, safety squat bar, you may see quicker return where you can get better at out of the hole or build stronger quads or positioning using a tempo or pause squat maybe in a couple of weeks. Something like a leg press, Bulgarian split squat, leg extension, whatever it is, may take longer, months, years, but it is something that you can sprinkle into your workout to overall build hypertrophy and a better balanced physique for strength training. As I mentioned, my number one, if I had to choose one tool, one accessory, one exercise variation to help all people, it would be the belt squat. It's a great way to build hypertrophy and strength in your legs without taxing your back or upper body. Now, there are belt squat tools, there's belt squat machines. They're not as common, but if you find one, they are absolute gold. They can protect your back and really build up your quads. If not, you can kind of make your own with some plyo boxes, jerk boxes, whatever, and a dip belt. It's a little more complicated and the balance is harder, but it's also a great movement. Exercise variation and the accessories are great to add in kind of anytime in your training, but specifically further away from a competition. If you use a block of 4 or 8 weeks that you really want to improve on your pause squat, maybe you just need a little bit of a deload and not handle such heavier weights. Maybe you tempo squat one day, leg press one day, and pause squat the other day. This will force your body, force your mind to use less weight, less overall taxing, while building up some weaknesses for 4 to 6, maybe even 8 weeks. Then you can do another peaking cycle, programming more specific lifts, the competition style, twice a week with one tempo squat as you move closer to a test, mock meet, or competition. The accessories are the same thing. You could add a whole day of frequency to get more work and volume into your legs, or just add them after your competition squat the further you are out from a meet. It's a way to add volume, to add fatigue to your legs without overall taxing your body by squatting maximum loads. Hopefully that helps you guys out. Increase your squat. Programming is obviously important, technique's important, but exercise variation and accessories can be key. Appreciate you guys. Give this a thumbs up and share it with your friends if it helps you out. Comment below what you guys want to see next. I appreciate you. Silent Mike, like that bitch. I'm out of here.